Yo, what's good, YouTube? Oh man, let me get my camera set up here. Forgive me, I'm working with new context and new settings. You know what I mean? Just recently moved to Northern California. Yes, it's a long trip, big trip. Definitely a change of scene. Definitely something different than the Arizona heat. I am adaptable. I am expendable in any job. I tell you what, I didn't get fired from my last job. Dig that. I have had active work history over the last couple of years. You know what I mean? About 8 of them. You know what I mean? Big ups for my ex-felons out there working. Keep your heads up. On the real. It recently came up to me that there is a group out there for a lot of you ex-felons who might know the X, J-A-X, Feed X. Let's see what's next. But I ain't going to talk about having 3 strikes and still working, which I can, but there's a group out there called, I heard it on the Street Soldiers out here on KMAL on Sunday. It's called If Not Us, If Not All of Us, None of Us. Not all of us, none of us. The group is actually dedicated to felons and convicted felons and their ability to vote. Okay? Now, the fact is, with these convicted felons and their abilities to vote, there are certain restrictions throughout the United States that keeps them ineligible to vote during the time of their convictions. Alright, so what I want to really do is get out there to some of my viewers and some people who might watch YouTube and let you guys know about how it would work for you to be able to vote when it comes in November, which is very soon. Today is the 26th September. November, please do not misquote me. November the 8th is the date to vote. November the 8th. Trust me, I'll be there if I am wrong. Forgive me. But on November the 8th is the day to vote. For you convicts, for you convicted felons, what I would suggest is that in the cases, what I'm understanding, in the cases that if you are, and if you have family, I should say, or have your boys on the inside, or the young ladies who have the men on the inside who are interested in actually getting these men registered to vote, these men can request voter registration slips to be sent to them from the officers, from number 1, the officers on the cell block they are in, if they are in a county, city, or sheriff hold. Okay? Alright? Now, if they are serving a term for probation or parole, okay, and they are violated on that parole, they cannot vote. Okay? That's one thing. If you're on parole or probation and you're back on jail on a violation, you cannot vote. Okay, that's one thing. Alright? Now, if you are serving county time for a felony, a trespassing, a possession, misdemeanor to sale, intent to sale, prostitution, young ladies, anything of that sort, you can. If you are serving time in the county facility, you can vote. Okay? You can vote. Alright? That's if you are in a county facility. Now, if you are going upstate and you have a state number and have been assigned or even in the county jail and are awaiting transport, you cannot vote. Alright? Now you heard that. Those are the real 2 stipulations. On parole, on probation, on parole, on probation, excuse me, I'm sort of new, on parole, on probation, in the county jail, okay, and waiting to be shipped, okay, for state time, and convicted That is the 3 things that you cannot vote on. Now, any of you parolees who have cleared up your paper and are off paper, brothers, get out there and vote. Register immediately. Okay? Any of you convicted felons, North, South, East, and West, my boys of Jacksonville, Duval County, Gander Hill, stand up. Duval County, Brevard County, man, FCCJ, all y'all boys out there, man. Any of y'all that have been in and out of that facility and no longer have serving a number and killed your number, at least this time, okay? If you're not on paper, get out there and vote, man. Register to vote, alright? Alright, if you are out right now and have killed your number at all for any other misdemeanor felony, I don't even care if it was federal, there's nothing keeping you from voting. Alright, so get out there and make the change. Needless to say, I'm sure you know who I am voting for. For my hearing impaired friends, his name is Barack Obama. Okay, this is my sign for deaf people. I know a couple deaf people. Barack. McCain. Okay. Like get McCain. Okay. Barack. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, I'm voting for Mr. Barack Obama. I am a registered Republican. Look up Republican. You'll really agree with me as to exactly what the meaning of a Republican is. Unfortunately, the party that has chosen to be the Republican Party has far other intentions for our great nation. Now, me myself as a Republican, I have great intentions for my nation, as well as sounding a lot like Mr. Barack Obama's intention, a lot of socialist intent in my Republican understanding. Anyway, so get at me, man. Let me know if you have any questions. I can Google the number for you. It's called All of Us. If not all of us, none of us. If not all of us, none of us. Okay, because we're not going to be left on the sidelines just because there was a crime or any type of conviction on our behalf. There is a time and a place for us to be, and we need to get out there. So yeah, man, get out there. Barack Obama, President. Holla.